Right, we are jumping into a meiosis type question. Very important. It does say animal cell. We obviously will be dealing with animal cells in this scenario. So let's get into it. Always start with the diagram. Start to look at the diagram and label as many things in the diagram before you begin. So in meiosis, the big thing that we always have to remember is I played my accordion today. The same way we wish that you would do biology every day, that's how you are going to remember it. So I played my accordion today. Interphase, prophase, metaphase, anaphase, and telophase. So I played my accordion today. So always start out by writing out obviously your sequence. Understanding meiosis 1 is different from meiosis 2 because it loses that first breakdown of genetic information. However, both of them would then have the rest PMAT. So obviously look into your diagram, try to label your A, try to label your B, and try to label your C as best as possible. As we jump into the question, we will be labeling all three as well as the phase we're in. But if you answer it, once you jump in, you just look up and read up your answer. So keep in mind that a question like this can only take you 7 minutes. Try, obviously, if you are a bit stronger in it, to take quicker so that the sections that you don't do so well in, you can then make up time. Okay, after 7 minutes, move on to the next question. So let's start. So the first question is identify A. So we can see A repeats itself at the top and at the bottom, and it feels or it looks like it's pulling something towards itself. All right, so that's why that one will obviously then be our centriole. All right, so that is what is pulling each side or each pole towards itself. All right, so that's the first one, our centriole. The second one is B. So B doesn't look like it's labeling a part of it. It looks like it's labeling the entire one. All right, so don't say chromatid. You have to say a chromosome. Understanding also this chromosome is not a paired chromosome or a homogeneous chromosome. It's one chromosome because the other pair is on the other side of your, it's on the other pole of your cell. So this is your chromosome. Then C looks like it's in the middle. So this one's always nice because it's your center. Oh yeah, mirror. So it's your centromere. So center. Oh yeah, mirror. So center. So you basically just spell center. Oh yeah, mere, MERE. All right, so that's your centromere. So basically you definitely see that your centrioles pulls it to the side. You have your chromosomes that then move to either part of it. Now if you think about it, if it's your chromosome moving to either part and not your chromatid, then we know that we are in meiosis 1. All right, that's quite important to note. Oh, okay, the next question. Which phase of meiosis is illustrated in the diagram? Remembering that we cannot just say the phase is anaphase. We need to specify because anaphase shows up in both meiosis 1 and meiosis 2. So in this case, sorry, I just anaphase 1. Again, how did I know it was 1? Because we still have an intact chromosome getting pulled. In meiosis 2, we have 2 chromatids. So we'll have a chromatid moving to one and a chromatid moving to the other because the chromosome has then broken up into its 2 pieces. Then it says, name the phase that follows the one represented in this diagram. So again, if we wrote out our acronym, we then know T is next. So then we know it's telophase. Okay. Telophase 1 because we understand it could also happen in 2. How many chromosomes will there be in the cell above before the process of meiosis again? All right. So how many chromosomes, how many full ones, were there, so this is past tense, in the cell before the process began. So that's as easy as 1, 2, 3, 4. Because each one is a chromosome. So that means we had 4 chromosomes in it before it began. Right? What is the specific name to meiosis when it takes place in a female? So a female would be ooa, a male would be sperm. So this one we know it will be ooa. Then the word genesis means to create, right? So then this would be ooa, genesis. And in males, it would be spermogenesis. All right, so in 7 minutes, we got all our answers. And the quickest way to get it is to obviously write as much information into the diagram that you remember before you jump into the question so that it goes by quicker.